everyone, it's Nicole from Organized Chaos Blog. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you exactly how I plan my life from start to finish. Some of the most common questions I get over on Instagram are things related to planning and organization. Things like what my favorite planners and planner products are, how I keep my husband in the loop of what's going on, how I keep track of our busy schedules, and how I stay motivated and productive when life gets crazy. I love hearing from other people who plan, how they keep track of their time and their lives. So I thought I'd share with you exactly how I organize our schedules and lives and how I plan and keep us on track. If you don't know me, I'm a wife and full-time working mom. I am a teacher, and then I also have my blog and YouTube on the side. I have two young kids that are 1 and 2, and then also I have a 14-year-old stepson who just started high school, and he is involved in tons of extracurricular activities. My husband also works full-time and then has his own stuff on the side. So to say we're busy is an understatement. I found a system that I love that works great for us. It may seem a little bit excessive to some people, but it keeps me productive, it keeps me hitting my goals, and it keeps everyone where they need to be and organized. So I'm going to share it with you today. So I use 3 planners, my phone, and a wall calendar to help our family stay productive. One planner that I can just get out of the way because I'm not going to go into too much detail on is my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. I got it in the larger size. This is what I use for all of my Organized Chaos Blog stuff. So I keep anything related to blogging, YouTube, like to know it, all my social media stuff goes in this. It doesn't have anything to do with my family, so I'm not going to talk about it today. So when it comes to my family, the 3 things that really keep us on track are my life planner, which I use to plan our months and our weeks, my daily planner, which I keep in my planner folio, and my iPhone. I use the iCalendar on here so I can keep my husband and anyone else that needs to be involved in the loop with things going on with our family. All right, so now I'm going to give you a sneak peek into the 2 planners that I use to keep me and my family organized. And then I'm also going to give a quick explanation of how I use my phone and our wall calendar to keep everyone else in my family in the loop. Okay, so the main planner I use is my Erin Condren Life Planner. I've been using this planner since 2014. It is my absolute favorite and one of the best on the market in my opinion. I'm sure you've seen so many other people talk about this planner. I actually have an entire video where I show exactly how I set this planner up and things I put in the front and back of the planner to keep us organized. Today though, I'm going to be talking mainly about our schedule, so I'm going to start off by looking at the monthly view. The monthly view is one of my favorite parts of this planner because it's the perfect place to go and look and get a clear picture of every little thing going on in our month. I keep important things like birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, any extracurricular activities that involve the kids, so cross-country practice, soccer games, things like that. I also keep days that we're getting paid and our bills. Anytime something comes home from school, it automatically goes directly into the monthly spread of the planner. Now, as you can see, I like to keep mine cutesy with stickers. The only reason I do this is because I am not the type of person that can scratch out things in my planner. I like the stickers because let's just say something would get canceled, I could easily peel the sticker up and it's like it never was there in the first place. I just don't do well with the scribble scratch and the mess because my brain can't function looking at it. So when I get something in the mail or a notification on my phone saying that so-and-so has to be somewhere on a certain date at a certain time, the first thing I immediately do, I pull out my planner, I get some of these sticky notes. These are also from Erin Condren. They're great because you can snap them into your planner so you always have them with you. I write down whatever the appointment is. If it's in a month, so let's just say it was September and I already have September planned, I can just go to the back of the planner where I have this sticker kit that I've already used, pull it out, write down what it is, and pop it into the month. But let's just say it's a notification for something happening in November, which I haven't planned yet. I can flip to November, but since I haven't planned this month out, I don't want to actually write it on a sticker. I put it on a sticky note. I can put down whatever the appointment is, the date, the time, take the sticky note off, put it in my planner exactly where it needs to be. That way when I go to sit down a few weeks before November actually starts and I open up to November, all of the sticky notes with the things that are already scheduled in for the month are here for me, and now I can put them in with my sticker kit. I like pre-planning this way because it also minimizes the clutter in our house. When we get invitations into weddings or birthday parties, I can put them in the planner and I can throw the invitation in the recycling bin. So there's no clutter buildup in the house. Same thing when memos come home from the teachers. It might be test dates, it might be parent-teacher conferences. All that stuff all goes in the planner and the paper goes in the trash. The only paper I keep from teachers are things that I know I'm going to need to reference throughout the entire school year. And those papers go directly into our Family Command binder in the section for the child it pertains to, just so I can keep myself organized that way as well. All right, so back to the monthly view. This is where I keep an overview of our entire month. So if I know I need to make an appointment for Grayson to get his teeth cleaned, I can open this up and I can make sure I know what days things are going on so I can schedule it around other appointments we already have in place. Other than the monthly view, the other view that I love in this planner is the weekly spread. This is where I take any important dates that were in the monthly view, I lay them out exactly where they go in the weekly view, and then I also add in other important tasks that pertain just to the week. So things like our meal plan, I put the weather at the top, I use the sidebar to mark off any task I need to get done, any errands I need to run, any people I need to call or email or contact in any way, shape, or form, and then any bills that I need to pay for the week. So whereas this lists out the bills for the entire month, I pay my bills weekly, so I can list out the bills that need to be paid just for this week. I am pre-filming this video, so some of this is not actually filled out completely yet, even though you're watching it after this week has already passed. That's why some of this stuff is not already filled out. Now keep in mind, this planner is for my eyes, so I keep a lot of things in here that don't really pertain to other people in my family, like our workout and my medicines that I need to take, my YouTube schedule, stuff like that. Things that I don't want to forget, ordering and picking up groceries. Those are things that me as a mom, I take care of. So I keep them in here because it's things I'm responsible for. This mainly serves as a broad overview of our week. This spread is so helpful for me when I'm meal planning, especially because I can look and see what is going on each day of the week and on the weekend, and I can plan our meals around that. I will do an entire video coming up soon on how I meal plan and the system that works for us, but keeping a weekly spread is one way that is super helpful. So I typically sit down either on Friday or Saturday and plan out the week coming up in this weekly spread. After I have our entire week planned out in my planner, I want to make sure I have a way to keep other people in the loop of things that pertain to them. So I just use the calendar on my iPhone. We have several members of our family that are synced in with this. So I keep our calendars color coded. So Alex is purple, Grayson and Audrey are in a category together. Jason has a category, I have a category. We have a family category. I have one that involves just me, and then I have one that involves my mom. She has access to as well. So I look at my weekly spread. If it's something that involves Alex, the kids, Jason, I make sure I go and I put it in the calendar, and they automatically get the alerts that an event has been added. I also have my mom and my mother-in-law added to the calendar that involves Audrey and Grayson, because they often help get them to and from places if they're available. Even though they live out of town, they help out a lot. So using that calendar is the best way I have found to keep everyone else in my family in the loop. I love it because I can set alerts up to remind them the day before an event or the hour before an event, depending what it is. You can also include links to things. So with quarantine, if you need to put a Zoom link or a link to a website, you can easily add those in as well. When it comes to day-to-day planning and to-do list, I have been using the Erin Condren Petite planners since January, and I absolutely love them. It took me a while to get on board and to give them a shot, but now that I have, I don't think I'll ever switch back. I keep mine in this folio system. I have several other petite planners that I keep in here as well, just for different things, but today I'm going to focus on the daily planner. So the way this works is these planners are quarterly planners. So you get one for January through March, April through June, July through September, and then October through December. They are set up as individual days of the week. It took me a couple of months to figure out exactly how I like to use these, but now that I have it down, it is super, super useful for me. So let me just open up to a random page just so I can show you how I like to organize my days. So I have this sidebar section divided into morning, today, and evening. These are mainly my routines that I like to get done every single day. So when I wake up in the morning, these are the things in an ideal day I would get all of these done. Then I put the things that I like to do during the day. I am at work during the day, but I still can get this done right as soon as I get home or on my lunch break. Or if I have just a free minute here or there. And then also the tasks that I like to do in the evening before I go to bed. Then I use this section for my to-do list. So anything that pertains to stuff I want to get done on social media or any little task I need to do around the house, errands I need to run, all of that goes here. I list it out. Often this list is a lot of things that pertain to me personally and social media, but that is the purpose of this planner. This planner is only for me, and it's more of a goal planner and a productivity planner for me. I work well giving myself check marks. I don't know if it's the teacher in me, but my entire life I've just always been the type that I like to write lists out just for the purpose of checking them off. So this keeps me on task and keeps me moving towards the next goal. I am not the type of person that can plan my day really structured. So I don't work well with the 7 to 7:30. I'm going to make my bed and clean my room. I never have worked that way. I rather have a list of to-dos, and when I have time during the day, I can quickly reference this and say, oh, I have 15 minutes. I can get X, Y, and Z done. My goal is just to get as much checked off as I can. Then I take the tasks that did not get done and I move them to the following day. And that's just kind of how I work with this system. I will say, since I've started to use this system, I feel like my productivity has gotten so much better and I do a much better job of reaching my goals. And then the final part of my planning process is to take a few minutes to fill out our Family Command Center calendar, which hangs on the back of the pantry door in our kitchen. So once a month, I fill out the bottom portion with all of the big events and activities going on throughout the month. And then on Sundays, I take about 5 minutes to quickly write in anything happening during the week, including our meal plan. This is very helpful for other members of the family so they don't have to constantly ask what's for dinner. There's also an area on the calendar for notes. So if we run out of something that we need more of, or we need to just write down a quick note, we can grab a dry erase marker and add it onto the calendar. So here's an overview of what it looks like complete. All right, so I hope this video was helpful. Hopefully you got some good tips on how to keep your family as organized as possible and keep setting and hitting those goals you want to reach. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.